Still breathing, despite everything.
Hello and welcome. So last time, I believe we, let's see, I think saved a child from harpies. He's got some gruel from an old woman. Talked with another old woman who immediately clocked that I have an issue. And also talked to Zevlor and raided camp, stole spider eggs, and then rescued a halfling from some goblins.
Very well.
And now... I think I need to go talk to some mercenaries. Yes, I know. Let's see.
Better not be cursed.
Hi there.
Let me out, you bunch of softies!
Did I already talk to these mercenaries?
Sure, bloody
Did I already talk to these guys?
If it ain't the friendly drow. Thought you were with the goblins when you showed up at the gate. Glad you weren't. You fight well. Not like them bloody tieflings.
I think they like you less than they like me. It's almost impressive. I heard the first druid left the grove with you. Any truth in that?
Aye. His name's Halsin. And if he's still alive, he'll be cursing the day he laid eyes on me. We've got a contract to track down some relic, and he wanted in on the job. Eyes lit up when he heard about it.
Didn't work out, though. Goblins got him when we were turning tail. He's either digging latrines or boiling in a cookpot by now.
Can I have a look at that contract?
Job's all yours, if you got a death wish.
There's a wizard in Baldur's Gate that'll pay gobloads for a relic supposedly buried round these parts.
But gold ain't any use if you're too cold to spend it.
Any idea what the relic actually is?
If I knew that, I wouldn't be back here with half my crew gone. But look, if you're itching to meet Kellenvor, I won't stop you.
It's called the Night Song. Supposed to be hidden under the temple where the goblins jumped us.
I'd give you the map and wish you a happy funeral, but my mate Brian kept hold of it like his own todger. Goblins made sure to the fat old chunk.
Thanks.
Don't thank me. I'll be well on my way to Baldur's Gate when you die.
Did I talk to these guys?
What will we do for work when we get to the city?
Whatever we want.
I think I'd make a fine teacher. Or a baker. Or a butcher.
A butcher? Really?
Sure, blood excites me.
Right.
And we'll have a dog, right?
They don't allow them in Baldur's Gate.
Cats, though?
A little orange cat. And a house with a little door so that it can come and go as it pleases.
And a high fence to keep eavesdroppers out.
Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt. Good luck to you both.
Thanks. I suppose we'll all need it.
What about you? Big plans for when you get to the city?
I suspect I probably hadn't originally been planning on going to the city, and still probably currently not really planning on going to the city. A pint in a clean room would do me a world of good.
God, that sounds like heaven.
Won't be long now. One more trip, then we can really rest.
That's kind of questions how exactly any race that has tails would sleep. I mean, I think it'd be uncomfortable to lie on them, so you'd need to be on your side or on your front. I mean, and on your side might not work well with the horns.
Nozelle, how would you punish someone who wronged you?
Wrong me how?
Oh, say, murder or theft?
Killing is good. It culls the weak. But theft would be paid for painfully, 1,000 times over.
Good to know.
Maybe I need more pockets.
Your sour face is tiring, Shadowheart. By all means leave if I am so distasteful.
I'd rather not turn my back on you, if it's all the same.
People up ahead. Something's wrong.
What are we gonna do, Brian?
I don't know. You're a true soul. You can't die. Please, stay with us.
I don't think he's conscious. Can you hear us, Ed?
You, not a step closer.
The mark glows, but you feel nothing in response. Your illithid power is beyond reach until you rest.
I used it. His wounds look deep. I might be able to help. Nope. That I don't really care.
Brother, your sword.
Wait.
The injured man locks eyes with you. A familiar squirming churns in your head. Your minds intertwine. You see his siblings, Andric and Brenna, new recruits, yours to shepherd.
Protect them. He is a true soul. Mind him. He will. He.
Edwin! Ed! Please!
He's with the Absolute now. You're a true soul. Edwin, our brother, he was chosen. Like you. Do you have orders for us? We were reporting to Edwin.
happened to your brother exactly?
We were looking for fugitives. Survivors from that ship that crashed farther west of here. But instead of them, Edwin found an owlbear. An angry one. We managed to drag him away, but the beast's claws had already done their work. I told Edwin not to look in that cave. It was filthy with owlbear tracks.
Kind of interesting how he pronounces that. It doesn't sound like owl bear, it sounds like oil bear. Anyway. These fugitives, tell me more.
We don't know what they look like, but anyone who survived that crash is bound to be injured. That's enough to get us started. The Absolute wants them found. At any cost.
Perhaps you can help me. I'm looking for the druid Halsin.
I don't know any druids.
Forget the owlbear, you're still alive, so go.
What? And just leave Ed? I suppose he'd want us to go on. Find a way to honor his sacrifice.
May the Absolute guide us.
They spoke of the Absolute. Same as that goblin, Sazza. Curious.
Seems as though the Absolute's attracting followers from all kinds of places.
Some answers from him.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
What were you doing here?
Looking for weapon. The Absolute.
What can you tell me about the Absolute?
Do not fight her. Power. Such power.
What do you know about this weapon?
Crashed from the sky. Taken by infidels.
Good to know. I mean, most religions call anyone who doesn't believe in their religion infidels, but that's what might depend on how distant they are from actually believing in your religion, whichever one that is.
Brenna. Ending.
Who are Brynn and Endrick?
Sister. Brother. My job to protect them.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
I mean, I guess that works. He values his brother and sister, though maybe I feel like that's not... Maybe they have the literal brother and sister, because I think this guy's a dwarf. Dwarf. And, the other two looked human.
Let's have a look.
Strange power resonates within the corpse. It calls to you. Your limbs move of their own accord. There's something of value here, something your mind craves. Why let its host's memories go to waste? The tadpole has absorbed it all. Its experience could nourish you, strengthen you.
Let your body guide you. Welcome to Tadpole's influence. Where did I put that?
Abandon their hosts as soon as they need to. Vile parasites.
Come. We'll not find purification here.
Tell me, Lae'zel, what is it like on the astral plane? Your home realm intrigues me.
Githyanki lay their eggs on other planes. They cannot mature in the astral. I will only be welcomed once I obtain a mind flayer's head.
That... I feel like that didn't actually answer his question.
An empty mind flayer vessel. If its occupant survived, then nowhere to be seen.
Tell me, Gale, what is your interest in the astral plane?
Time. Or rather, the absence of it. In the astral plane, everything is eternal.
It will be my home soon enough, should Vlaakith will it.
What's inside?
Owlbear tracks. Its nest must be nearby.
Oh, did you hear? It's an oil bear, not an owl bear.
That stench. Dead owlbear prey, no doubt.
It's a lunar statue in a stinking cave. Hardly a place of honor.
There's magic keeping this chest sealed. I can feel its aura.
against any heretics who touch it. But I'm not getting hurt by it.
You feel the quake of its heavy footsteps before you see it. An owlbear, its beaked face looming out of the darkness.
What's this? Something weak, something tender. Won't even have to chew you before I feed you to my son. Soft meat.
You're injured, there's still half a spear lodged in your head.
It's a splinter. I've gutted bigger threats than you with worse.
Wait, why can I use either of those?
You're small, weak. Killing you would be a waste of time. You can go, but you make one wrong step and I'll rip you to shreds.
So it's...
Healed, but she doesn't look much happier. Curious. A prayer sheet with the same symbol as the one on the chest. My prayers are answered.
You should leave it, or even destroy it if possible.
Don't be ridiculous. Ridiculous. There could be something useful in there.
This rubbish is an offering to Seluna. At best, it's worthless. At worst, who knows? Could be cursed. Do not trifle with that moon witch or her trinkets. Only trouble will follow.
Why do you care so much? No. Nice.
I should have stayed quiet. You want the truth? Fine. I worship Shah, Mistress of the Night, Seluna's twin and foe. Now that you have the truth, please don't make a big fuss about it.
You worship Shah? Blimey. She and my beloved Mistra are not exactly friends.
I mean, I worship Lilith, who's... Oh, Lilith. Who's, you know... not... well... I don't know much about Shah, but... I do know a little bit about... the goddess of the drought, and yeah, not very... positive.
True. I didn't think you'd react so pragmatically. Perhaps I should have told you sooner.
Oh, thank you for telling me, at least.
Don't thank me. I'm breaking Lady Shah's teachings just by doing so. But sometimes you have to be practical.
Oh, that's convenient. This is the way I need to go anyway. There's part of me that's curious as to what exactly happens if I... let's... Nope, still too far.
I need a quick word.
I warned you, soft meat. You don't listen.
Oh, okay. So apparently we can't be friends with it. Well, despite being charmed, it's going to attack me, so I can go up. Wait, I can go up there? There's stuff up here? Wild. Okay.
Talk to me.
I will ascend. This is your end.
That... How much damage was was that? Two... Oh, 10 and 1 fire damage. Dazed has gaping wounds.
The last board is set.
Cub looks from you to his dead mother.
Wake. Hungry.
A single strike will end his suffering.
It hurts. Hungry. Food.
You watch, speechless, as the cub begins to eat his mother.
The cub has a fighting chance now.
That, or we've just prolonged its misery.
Can I speak to it?
Oblivious to your presence, the cub continues to gorge himself on his dead mother.
I can take an owlbear egg.
What's in here?
Does this skeleton have anything? It does actually have... That's cool.
With haste.
Just gonna see what's up here. Oh, wow. Okay, because I frankly feel bad about killing that owlbear. I'm going to load to save. See, just like it never happened.
Cursed to put my hands on everything.
Except not that owlbear.
You've a particular way with words, Gale. Perhaps oration suits you more than battle.
They're not mutually exclusive. Weave is served best with a dash of eloquence.
If not over, then through.
Well, in this case, over.
Don't mind if I do.
Didn't really want the bucket. Oh well.
Prowess in battle is remarkable, as is your battle stance itself.
Rathajak, a technique known to few outside Kalir. Shall I teach you?
I'll pass, thank you. I prefer abjuration over acrobatics.
Something good here, I hope.
You seem to know a good deal about our condition, Gale.
Everything, really. Not to put too fine a point on it.
A humble specimen, aren't you?
On occasion.
I have something
Hey,
to ask.
Scratch.
Keep moving, stranger. Quietly.
Who is that?
I told you to go.
Here it is, color.
You see a name etched into the leather. Scratch.
I'm not sure. Not sure the practice of cutting names into a collar would have been very common in, like, Middle Ages. I'm not an enemy, I promise. I can apparently use friendship on this.
There's death in your scent, but not in your words. Still, you should go. My friend is injured. He needs rest.
I don't think he's gonna wake up.
Of course he will. And then we'll return home.
What happened to your friend exactly?
We were attacked. Cackling, furry things on two legs. And their smell, it was strange, rotten, evil.
You know the creatures he describes. Gnolls.
Come on, you can travel with me if you like.
No, I won't leave him.
If he doesn't wake up, follow my scent. I have a camp.
If it comes to that, I may. Thank you.
Now the question is, would Scratch actually be okay with me talking to him like this?
In not consider.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Who are you?
Gunwick.
What happened to you?
Pack of gnolls, claws, teeth.
Why were you in the forest?
Letters, delivery to Baldur's Gate.
Now, if I understand correctly how, like, the mail, as it were, worked before, like, there were, like, postal services and that such. It was more or less that you would give a letter to someone and they'd be like, okay, I want this to get to this person in this place. And then they start taking it somewhere, and then someone Like, they get as far as they could, and then they'd look for someone else to buy the letter off them, so they'd get compensated for it. And the next person would take it on however far they could, and eventually get to the person who's actually supposed to go to whom it's actually supposed to go, and then they'd finally pay for the final deliverer to get the letter. Where did he keep the letters?
In bank. Standard issue.
What's your profession?
Runner. Fleetfoot. Courier company.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
Yeah, don't mind me, Scratch. Just standing on your friend.
Something over there. Not a chance I'll fit in there.
I'm really not sure what wild beehives actually look like. Sometimes I kind of doubt they'd actually be this exposed, but then again, I also have seen some, like, video of...
What if this crash doesn't work out, Lae'zel? What if your kin fail you?
If I can reach the crash, my kin will provide. Any failure will be mine alone.
If you say so. Just don't expect me to put all my eggs in the same basket.
That expression must sound curious for Githyanki ear, given the way they're birthed.
No comment, Lae'zel? How does that sound to you? Anyway, but I have seen some, like, video of, I think it's mostly beehives in, like, the tropics, where they're, like, way up high in a tree and they're just exposed comb. But, I don't know, maybe.
I was wondering about your queen, Blackith. What tales of her reach us are terrifying. I suppose that's not how you would describe her.
Blackith is unity. Fear and beauty. Life and unlife. Eyes like onyx. Teeth like daggers. There is none more perfect.
Sounds vile. I assume the meaning of perfect was lost in translation.
Dead goblins. Dead travelers.
Were they heading to the Druid's Grove? This devil Raphael flaunts his paltry wings as if he wants to impress us. You saw the red dragon slaying his infernal kin above hell's fires, did you not? Next to a dragon, the devil's a gnat. When I am Kithrak, I will take my Queen Vlaakith his head as a trophy.
Kithrak, what does that mean?
Githyanki Knights, the riders that chase the Nautiloid. They are the commissars and enforcers of my Queen Vlakith's will. Vlakith bestows no greater honor. To wield a Kithrak silver sword is my destiny. I will earn my Queen's favor, and I will conquer every layer of hell should she command it.
Why are these knights chasing the Mind Flayer ship?
The Geich are my kind's mortal enemy. It is not unusual for the Kithrak to give chase, to penetrate the hells. This is unusual. But I'm not one to question the wisdom of my queen. I can see but to the horizon. Vlakith's sight pierces the many planes.
We all failed our perception check. Yay.
Moonhaven.
Doesn't look very haveny right now.
Well, well, boys. Looks like we got ourselves a trespasser. Wait. A drow? In the sun? Stand down! This one's got a touch of the absolute about him. Apologies, your lordship. Hard making you out from a distance.
I should pluck out your eyes. You're clearly not using them.
Please, your greatness. Was an honest mistake is all. You'll get no more trouble from us. Promise.
Come on, open up.
What have we got here? Oh, stop this thing!
The goblin seems unsure whether to bow to you or attack.
What do you want? I mean, what do you need?
An explanation. Tell me what you're doing with that deep gnome at once.
You are blessed, ain't ya? A true soul?
The mark glows, but you feel nothing in response. Your illithid power is beyond reach until you rest.
Sorry. I don't answer to the likes of you. I have over a 5% chance of failing this.
Pardon, sir. Didn't mean to doubt you. I know my place. Well, that's that. We'll be on our way. Do as you like with the pipsqueak.
The goblins slink backwards, afraid to take their eyes off you.
Stop, I have questions.
Ask the pipsqueak on the spinny tower. We're out of here.
All right then.
Fresh meats. Scared meats. Yes.
So I know I said I wasn't going to,
Shadowheart's attention is fixed on a damaged old statue.
We should keep moving.
What just happened?
I don't know exactly. Lady Shah, protect me.
You must know something. Has this happened before?
It felt oddly familiar, but I don't know why. I saw something that reminded me of my faith, my mission. I felt something rise within me, like my blood was on fire. Then it passed. That's all I know. It's stopped now, whatever it is. Let's just carry on.
Yeah, you know, perfect time to have this conversation. We got this guy who's... you know, spinning around on a... windmill blade. You know, just stop to have a talk.
Cut me loose! Bag of Cabara. There's pustulant thugs. Well, get on with it.
Get on with what?
I'm a deep gnome, you're a drow. You helped me, now you plan to enslave me.
That's not what I want. I mean, I don't really have any good ability to take care of an entire other person.
What then? Torture? Blood sport? Or perhaps just a good old-fashioned walloping?
I'd rather know how you got caught.
My own fault, really. I should have dropped my pack and outrun those bastards. Alas. Take my pack, if you can find it. The only reason those goblins caught me was its weight. I'll travel lightly from now on.
You're a little far from home for a deep gnome.
Ignorance is alive and well, it seems. Deep gnomes aren't restricted to the Underdark, you know. I've lived in Baldur's Gate for years. I'm in search of a friend. I fear he's in trouble. See this? I gave it to him years ago before I left home. I found it around the neck of a thug in the lower city. It was speckled with blood. My friend, nowhere to be found. But I still have hope. I have reason to believe he's in the Underdark. Hopefully, I'll pick up his trail from there. I always help my friends. On that note, I bid thee farewell. If we should meet again, well, we will have met again.
Okay. Kale appears to be sick. Do I have something?
Do you feel as flattered as I do? Fighter to dine with a devil.
You have a strange definition of flattery.
Believe me, that was a devil's equivalent of serenades and roses. Don't let his bluster fool you. All that talk of desperation merely illustrates his own. I think he wants something from us, badly. And in that knowledge lies our opportunity.
All I'm hearing is conjecture.
Conjecture? Yes. That much I concede.
But let me play the devil's advocate. The man is too eager. Do not dismiss his offer out of hand.
If there's one quality all the denizens of the hells embody, it's ambition. A quality they share with many humans, come to think of it.
And what do you think Raphael's ambition could be?
I'm the foggiest. But, based on the evidence before us, we can make certain deductions as to why he sought out our merry band. Fact one, there's something very strange and very powerful about our tadpoles. Fact two, a devil offers to take it away. Devils aren't known to aid mortals out of simple kindness. Whatever Raphael wants, we must be the key to getting it, along with our tadpoles. So, I say for now, we wait. If I'm right, Raphael will seek us out again, and when he does, there's a mighty bargain to be made. Remember his Cormyrean rhyme? Down came the claw. Perhaps we should start growing our nails.
Okay.
You'll have to speak slowly. I'm finding it quite difficult to concentrate with my condition gnawing at my insides like a teething displacer kitten.
I think I have a magical artifact you'd be interested in. I was wondering about this container. Why does it require magic?
Think of it as tribute. The kind a king might pay to a more powerful neighbor to avoid invasion. As long as I pay, there will be peace. But should I ever stop, along comes a war. I can assure you, the battlefield would extend well beyond the borders of my body alone.
I think I have a magical artifact you'll be interested in.
That is most gratifying to hear. May I?
Give Gale an artifact. I mean, you already kind of have that, but you know.
Thank you. That hit the spot. I can feel it work. The magic, it's like a lullaby that sings to sleep the demon inside. A metaphorical demon, I haste to point out, but no less dangerous. And no less bound to wake up again to continue its ravages. Such is the nature of all monsters.
Perhaps now you tell me what this is made of?
Grateful as I am, the course of our camaraderie is much better served by not taking that particular detour. Not just yet. Sincerely, though. I understand I ask a lot from you with few answers in return. But in time, all will be told.
That condition of yours is a very expensive one.
I obtained it in Waterdeep. Nothing there comes cheap.
Okay. Okay, an excerpt from the Trinpot. Possible Adventures of Tedderbrook's Morrow, Pope of Serial, following the real-life exploits of interplanar ship's captain. The real Captain Morrow is known to have never left her native Waterdeep. I think a ship's captain would need to leave that. And emerges from her rooms, the yawning portal, only to exchange scrawled manuscripts for fresh meals and ink. His red dragon thus dispatched the knight, no choice but to leap from my ship, crashing to the new bride's deck, even as his mount was swallowed by the eerie glow of the astral plane's shifting tides. Faithful Norls was upon him, instantly biting and clawing, alas in vain. Astral projection thwarts even the fury of a tabaxi cabin boy. And the treacherous Githyanki only laughed as Norl's life formless blows passed harmlessly through him. The knight's silver sword came out an arc that missed almost entirely, but nearly clipped the spiritual cord anchoring the tabaxi's stalwart soul to the plane. I mourn as my faithful feline companion faded from existence, but did not hesitate. The Githyanki only smirked lazily at my charge, anticipating a futile effort. Another bound by the laws of this plane, but that has never been Captain Tedderbrook's Morrow. Like Norrells, I had entered this plane in my fully fleshed form, a fact I demonstrated by thumping soundly between his legs. He tumbled over the New Broad's rail and down into the mists, even as a fresh horde of dragons arose. Distant dead citadel of...
A children's game. These young should have been sparring, not making merry.
Aye. Yeah.
Just another crate.
You're not going to object to me taking stuff? Hopscotch. I have no clue how long hopscotch has existed. So I mean, I know last time I said I was going to try to do less of the looting while I'm DR, you know, the more prosperous and fortunate town in Phandalin. The Phandelver's pact brought Prosperity sign splitting onto the wave echo between dwarves and gnomes and dwarves. The town boasts a thriving community full of peoples living and working in harmony. We have also tempted human spellweavers from across the north to our town who are happily working side by side. Allies of Telver's Pact. Mayor Alderleaf invites you to come and witness the miracles yourself. See the power. Powers being uncovered in the forge of spells and the prosperity this power brings. I dare say Neverwinter will soon have a new rival titled Jewel of the North. So wait, Neverwinter is in from Neverwinter Nights. Also exists in this? But yeah, I know I said that I wasn't going to be looting so much.
Nothing.
Hi.
Come on, gotta be something here.
Absolute don't want this junk.
How'd you know?
I just do. The others getting drunk off their choppers in camp.
Oh wait, I just realized a reason why they might not.
Nothing here, boss.
Look, don't talk.
I've been looking.
There was a thing where some of them would challenge you on, like, looting the town. But I just realized there might be a reason that they're not doing that to this character. Which, because they're drow.
It says there's a cellar here somewhere.
I don't see one.
Maybe we are under this wooden hatch.
That's curious.
Does someone want to succeed?
That's curious.
That angel's eyes don't really exist anymore. Poison immunity, bludgeoning vulnerability, alright.
These boots have seen everything.
Okay. Yeah, just take all that. It's a pay no service to the gods. Present blessing. This village believes me and my apprentice are simple healers. My tattoos are hidden. My red robes lock away. My lab's secret. I have not heard the words they since we arrived. My only apprentice knows me as Alien Toth. This place is not ideal for research, but I can never return home. Not the way I escaped. I'd be put to death or worse to follow. With worse to follow. Work here is simple and allows me to continue my research at night, but progress is slow. Renovation seems easy, but restoring life that prize eludes me. The tome contains the magic I need, but fights me at every step, as does my apprentice. At least my familiar has made it easy to procure bodies without raising suspicion. This will take time. Will the Zolkers find me before I can bring her back? I cannot say, but if they do come for me, they have to face the guardians I've raised. Maybe I'm tempted to say that because it just sounds interesting. Repeat the name of the book, Ilin Toth.
I see you were shaped by darkness, not light. You are not Ilintoth. If you are his ally, step forward and declare it.
Yes, I'm an ally of your masters.
Only a true ally of Ilintoth may pass. What think you of the Zolkir known as Zastan?
Zastan was a foul, wretched creature.
You are no Zolkir, but are you wise? Tell me, why might one use balsam ointment?
Okay, now to see this next bit.
Speak your name.
Shadow Meridan.
I do not know this name. If you are known to my master, step forward and declare yourself an ally.
I'm an ally of your master's.
Only a true ally of Ilintoth may pass. What think you of the Zolkir known as Zastan?
Foul, wretched creature.
You are no Zolkir, but are you wise? Tell me, why might one use balsam ointment?
He used balsam to clean a wound.
Acceptable. Finally. If you could see anything in me, what would it be?
Nothing good tends to come of ambition in stories like this. I would see you freed.
No. This is my purpose. I know nothing else, but you cared to ask. No others ever did. Thank you. Be welcome.
You know, in large part, the,
A well-guarded laboratory. What were they hiding down here?
you see, page observation, travel, travelers and people in the village, from time pages. Raid, tips for Townsfolk Haven. Renovation failed, so we dead. This clone needs some tissue. Fringe philosophy.
Seems simple enough.
No claims the following promotes magical theory too radical for the mainstream. This excerpt is attributed to the High Artificer. They're on a Bryn at Baldur's Gate. I suppose they keep silence me, believing the Artificer of the High House would not stoop to publish any volume outside the great Gondian journals so diligently guard. I'm not sure such journals actually would have existed at the time, but who knows. But I forget that I am not so grand. Before I lent my name and my knowledge to the High House of Wonders and all the marvels therein, I was not but a lazy farm girl who liked to look up. And that was how I first saw them, slow and serene earth motes, entire mountains migrating through the sky above. It was later I learned their origins of the ancient Netherese empire that fashioned them, with the residual magic so potent it sustained them still. The withered wizards of Netheril carved marvels out of the mundane, lifted the earth aloft for industry, for sport. Later on still, after I earned my place in the High House, that I learned of the long shadow Netheril cast on the evolution of our craft, that their great flying cities fell in folly and flames does not diminish the wonders they wrought, and this stubborn aversion to studying them, to learning what they learned, is their antithesis of Gon's teachings. Yes, many of these catastrophes inflicted upon the centuries were fruit born of the meddling with Netherese seed. Yes, their last shining bastion fell into shadow, their lore twisted to Shar's dark and destructive designs. Yes, I say again, whether the High House will sanction it or no, I study the very flame of creation. So, to study the very flame of creation is worth it, even should the fires consume us. Alright. Yeah.
deep and move.
Trap. Be cautious. Step carefully. There's a trap.
Try again. Ow.
The book is locked tight with no visible keyhole, only an oval recess in the cover's mouth.
That looks like a good wholesome book.
You try to examine the book, but the longer you stare, the more those piercing amethyst eyes draw you in.
A cursed book? How obvious. Whoever opens it deserves the fate that befalls them.
Curious. Why don't you take a closer look? I'll observe from back here.
No? No comments, Scale?
I doubt a bear this size went down without a fight.
Like its will be done. Too young to have put up a fight. This is no trophy. This is an embarrassment.
Honestly, that looks like a good-sized bear.
This bear was young, judging by the teeth. Juveniles aren't so impressive as trophies.
Must have been pretty young when it was killed, this cave bear. Rather sad, really.
A young cave bear? Killed and stuffed before its teeth were fully grown.
Have to keep going.
and this is going to be where I'm going to officially call it for this one. I'll spend the next while looting this place. At least I'll keep recording just in case I have some interesting encounters or anything, but I don't anticipate that. Anyway, thank you for watching, doing your real things, YouTube's buttons, and have a nice day.